Okay, you want to know what is QuickView? This is what QuickView is. It's a program that I developed to give me market analysis that's unbiased and that's accurate and doesn't make mistakes, doesn't forget things, doesn't leave out anything, is not emotionally involved. And it takes all of the analysis and methods that we use as market analysts that's been proven and that shows good returns and probabilities, and I use that to put them together, and I cause them to coincide and work with one another where they can agree with one another in order to give me back price levels that I can use for entries and exits and limits in the market. A lot of that is right here in these potential stops limits 1 and 2, as well as in the area of new previous support and resistance areas. I like to see areas where I get 3 in a row like this, and wings on one side or the other, wings on both sides here. I've got areas of support resistance, and this is a new area that we've entered into on the Kiwi, so and we've got a lot of volatility, so I only see 1 here and there, but I use them for my areas of support and resistance, stops and limits. This is telling me, also tells me other things, like when I see this space like this, it's telling me volatility, and that's exactly what we have. When I see things are crumped up like this, I see that things are tight and prices aren't going to move a whole lot. Other thing that I work with is the bias. Here is the daily bias. It gives me signals about what the bias is in the market. This is the directional range. On a daily basis, it tells me the strength of the move, whether it's a move to the downside or a move to the upside, and how strong was that move. Then I've got the RSI, which is directional range here, and as I can see right now, we've broken below the 25-point threshold there. I get signals here like squeezes, whether or not our movement has been to the bottom or to the top, or whether it's somewhere in between. Inside bars, reversals, spinning tops, tweezer bottoms, narrow ranges, and so forth. Here I have my stop range, my maximum stop range, which tells me what's the maximum amount of pips I can afford to sacrifice or risk in this particular currency pair. Then I've got this that helps me it just calculates the numbers for me on the directional range and the price channel over here. This price channel is basically highs and lows. It's averaging directional move of price channeling that's going on. And here, for example, it's D stands for down, U stands for up. Pretty simple. DCL is decline, DVR is diverging RSI, DCL decline, increase ICR. Here we had an increase and an up, a decline and an up. Well, that's not good. That's like having divergence in a sense, and that tells me things. Also, here in the long-term bias area, this whole area here, it's kind of slow, so it's supplemental. It's not really a very strong indicator for day-to-day, but it gives you overall pictures. And but the thing is this one column here is very helpful in the short term. It tells me when I'm in consolidation, so when I see that, I start using my channels. I pay more attention to the channels, as well as the linear regression bias channels that I get here. Just like my price channels, only it's a little different. This is dealing with highs and lows, and this is dealing with linear regression lines, linear regression channels, and based on those linear regression channels, I can get detections that tell me whether things are in a long motion or a short motion, or if the TR comes up, that means it's a transitional candle that's happened the previous day, like we just had on this one, and that gives me a heads up on things, as well as now I've got GAN band levels over here that deals with time frames, the support and resistance of those GAN band time frames, and then the bands are what's in between the different support and resistance of the GAN. And that's basically it. And I look at them, I just take a row at a time. Like, for example, let's take a look at this. You're going to see this disappear when I get rid of the high, low, and close from the previous day, because see, when I enter in the open, high, low, and the close of a day, it calculates everything and gives it to me. I'll put it back, bam, there it goes. I go down to that row and it tells me what to do. That's the QuickView. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and if if you want a copy of it, I'll make some arrangements to send you an email. All you got to do is let me know, send me an email, at my email address, or leave a message on YouTube or whatever, and I'll make some arrangements. We can talk and see about getting you a copy, and then I can also send you some information on more specifics on using it and being profitable with it. Okay? All right.